When you start to get into a sexual situation, body language is really important because it will tell you whether somebody is getting more excited or more into you, or whether they're feeling like maybe they need you to back off a little bit. The thing is, when you're in a sexual situation, you might be getting excited yourself and paying less attention to what's going on in the body of the person you're with. However, it's really important, especially in a sexual relationship, because a sexual relationship is something that happens between two people, for two people, not just for you, not just for them. So it's really important that you both have the same kind of level of energy, sensitive towards each other, stopping if one of you gets uncomfortable, and checking in with each other, sometimes verbally, is this okay with you, sort of a thing, if you're a little bit unsure. There is no 100% rule about this. I think you get a pretty good sense about someone if you're getting all of the right signals, but you can never be absolutely sure. On balance, when you're moving in to get close to someone, there's always this risky moment. Are they going to say yes? Are they going to say no? Are they going to kiss you? Or are they not going to kiss you? Are they going to go out with you again or not? If all of those signs are going in your direction, you take that risk and hopefully you get lucky and they're really responsive. Sometimes they won't be, but that's the nature of risk. You can't always know what's in somebody else's mind. So balance up what they're saying, balance up what they're doing with their bodies, balancing up how you feel about it, and then make the best decision you can from there. Well, sometimes we're not always reading people's body language for what it's actually saying, but for what we want it to be saying. So we might think that their body is saying yes and go with that level of consent while they're saying no. My sense is if there's a no in the line of consent anywhere, whether it's verbal and not in the body, or whether it's in the body and it's not verbal, you take the no. Because the no is sort of the very, very first step. If you think that maybe there was mixed feelings about that, maybe I'm not quite so sure, then that's when patience really works out. Because when that person is sure, the experience is going to be better for both of you. When they're still trying to make up their mind, don't make up their mind for them. Now, if you're the person who's saying yes, but you notice that your body is saying no, that's also something you need to be aware of, because you might need to say that with your voice too. So what do you notice in yourself? You might notice a rising sense of anxiety rather than excitement, a feeling of, ooh, I don't feel comfortable about this. You might feel your own body tightening up. You might be wanting to look away, get out of the room. If you notice that you're having these feelings, but you're still saying yes, then it's really time to change your yes into a no and listen to what your body is trying to tell you. Well, the thing is, most of our body language is unconscious. That means that we're not really in a lot of control of it unless we really think about it all the time, which would be very difficult actually. So your body is going to be doing its own thing. The trouble comes when somebody else is trying to understand what your body is trying to say and you're trying to understand what their body is trying to say. Again, a lot of this is common sense. If it feels like there's ease, if it feels like there's excitement, both of your bodies are moving towards each other, then it can be pretty clear. But if somebody's not sure, if somebody's a little bit this, a little bit that, their body might show that also. They might be saying yes or saying no, their body might be saying yes or saying no, and that's when you really slow down and you really find out what's going on. We don't want to make decisions for other people based on their body language. If we get confused, that's when we start asking questions.